being disorderly.
Sir, I'm standing up for my
That's a
rights.
ground to lock you up.
I asked her for a blank piece of paper.
What'd she say?
She told me she's not going to give it to me.
You are aware that you took an oath to uphold the Constitution? You just violated my constitutional rights?
What happens when government officials demand identification but can't explain what crime was committed? What happens when a camera becomes the reason police are called, citizens are detained, or arrest is threatened? In today's Tyrant Cop Files episode, we'll examine 3 separate encounters involving First Amendment rights, ID refusal, public photography, and police accountability. From a Missouri housing authority to a Rhode Island post office, and finally outside a Connecticut police department, the same question keeps surfacing. What crime am I suspected of committing? Watch closely as officers, government employees, and supervisors respond when citizens challenge their understanding of the Constitution. If you support constitutional rights, First Amendment audits, and government accountability, subscribe to Tyrant Cop Files and visit the original creators whose footage helps document these important encounters.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, good afternoon, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Just exercising my First Amendment right to film in public, sir.
Okay.
This guy's over here. I'm good. What's your name?
Huh? Everything is over here.
381.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I was just over here on official business. Also taking
What's
some.
your official business?
Well, I'm gathering some content from the lobby, and I purchased some a
I
stamp.
understand. It's a federal building.
Oh, I understand.
They call the police because you were videotaping something.
Yeah, but
this
he's
is-
trying.
you have
He's
to
trying.
understand that
Do
this-
you
Why don't you exercise churches and the museums?
do you know that this is a public lobby? Is this a public lobby?
Yes, it is.
Then that's all I need to know.
But it's also a federal building. They
that-
have the right to call because
They have the right to call whoever they want.
You look suspicious. Okay.
What kind of crime do you suspect me of committing?
You look suspicious. I didn't say you commit any crime.
Oh,
you
okay.
look suspicious.
Well, let me tell you something.
There
What
is
can
a
be
library over there. Why don't you videotape the library?
what
the
can be
churches, the
suspicious?
museum?
What can be suspicious to
Anything,
him?
Anything.
May not.
Today, anything.
Yeah, but listen to me.
Yeah, I'm
what can be
listening to you.
suspicious to you might not be suspicious to me.
Well, guess
Now
what?
you need to inform this guy on the First
You have
Amendment
the right
right.
to film anything you want. They have
In October 2018, at a United States post office in Providence, Rhode Island, a citizen entered a federal building, purchased a stamp, and began recording inside a public lobby. What started as routine public photography quickly escalated when postal employees called police and officers questioned whether filming was allowed at all. The confrontation soon turned into a debate over constitutional rights, public access, and the limits of police authority.
the right to call the police. The police is here.
Exactly.
You all set, sir?
Can you tell him that?
Thank you very much.
Can you tell him that?
All set.
No, can you tell him that?
He's telling him.
Hey,
He's telling him.
there you go. Walk of shame, buddy.
Okay.
That's
See you later, sir.
that's the walk of shame for you right there, buddy.
Now you've been disorderly, okay?
No, I'm trying
Yeah,
to tell
you
him. He tried to impede my First Amendment right to film in public.
It says clearly no cameras in the building.
Sir, it's a public building. It's a public lobby.
It's a federal building.
Did you not
They
hear
have
me?
the right to call the
Sir?
police. There is a sign in there that says that.
Would you like to call your superior?
So
They're already
apparently
informed.
you read your amendment, right? So you probably should read the sign that
Sir,
says
I did read
no
the sign.
cameras.
Sir, I read the sign.
Then you can't
There's
record.
Are you gonna let me talk or not?
No.
Oh, well,
Time
you don't
to
want to
walk.
let me talk, that's fine.
Time
I'll
to
talk to
walk.
him. He seems like a nice guy.
I'm
There's
done.
a-
I'm
and
done
so-
with you. I gave you already my speech. That's it.
Okay,
Done.
well, he
Go
can't
film
tell
somewhere
he
else.
can't tell me, sir. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna have to request your supervisor if you're telling me to leave because this is a public area. I was in there on official business. I bought me a stamp for a letter that I need to send.
Okay.
I was taking some photographs. You guys, well, not you guys. They are impeding my right to film in public, and this is a constitutionally protected activity from the First Amendment right to freedom of press. Are you guys? Did you swear an oath to the Constitution?
Let me ask you a question.
Did you swear to the
Why
Constitution?
are you recording?
For my own purposes.
I know, but why?
We have freedom of press, sir. You can record. He can record. You're recording right now. Are you recording right now?
I'm done.
Well, you can record right now if you want.
Right now. Here.
But it's a First Amendment right, sir, to film in public. Why are you trying to impede my right?
Okay, listen. We have another call to go to. You all set?
I've been all set. They
Okay.
need to be all
They're
set
all
with the
set too.
rules.
They
With
did
the
whatever
rules.
they had to do.
Every time I come in here, I'm gonna videotape. Okay?
All right.
You're not.
Oh, I am.
Anytime you come over here, the police are going to respond here.
And they can. Whoever calls the cops, they're wasting your time.
They're not wasting
If
time.
you want to stay out of jail, here's what I'm going to tell you.
Listen,
Don't record people around here. I'm telling you
Listen.
right now. We get a second call here.
you're
Still
196.
over here.
I'm gonna
you're
speak to
getting
your
locked
chief.
Up. I'm telling you right
Oh, you're threatening me because I'm
now. No,
recording.
I'm warning you.
Because I'm recording.
Warning you.
You're warning me that I'm gonna
Yes.
get arrested for
Being
videotaping in a
warned
public
and
area.
advised not to do that. You continue to do that.
Do
will
you
be
know that I'm
arrested.
gonna file a formal complaint on you,
Make
196?
sure you do.
Because you're going to be schooled on some public photography rules. Did you swear to the Constitution that you were going to defend it?
Stop walking.
Did you swear that you were going to
walking.
Sir, answer my question. You work for us. I don't work for you. You don't tell me what to do. I'm in a public sidewalk. You go tell the criminals what to do. You don't tell that to me. Okay? I respect you. You respect me.
All right, let's go into the law now. You've been disorderly, okay?
Sir, how?
You making a scene. You've been disorderly.
Sir, I'm standing up for
That's
my
a
rights.
ground to lock you up.
I'm standing
in
up
a second.
I'm
okay?
standing up for my rights, sir.
We asked you to walk. Comply, please. Comply, please.
I'm gonna. Are you giving me a
This is
lawful
my
demand?
badge.
Are you giving me a lawful demand that I can leave? That I have to leave from a public
This is my
area?
badge. You can make a. I'm going to give you a card right now. I'm going to give you a card. You have those cards? Okay.
Are you giving? That's your sergeant. Perfect.
Very good.
Perfect.
All right.
I would love to speak with him
Okay.
because you guys swore the Constitution that you're gonna protect it, but you're not. You're telling me I can't. Where do you think we are? In Nazi Germany or something like that? This is the United States of America, buddy. And I'm not trying to be argumentative or anything. I'm just standing up for my rights. You can't just come to me and tell me that. You can't. You guys can't. I have the right to film in public. You have the right to ask me questions. You have the right to follow me. You have the right to do whatever you want. But don't impede my rights, please. I have respect for you. I have respect for them. I have respect for everybody. But I do not let anybody impede my rights. How you doing, officer?
How are you?
Are you a sergeant?
I am today.
Sir, I'm exercising my right to film in public.
Okay.
I went in here. I bought a stamp for a letter I need to send.
Okay.
These guys don't want me filming in the public lobby. I'm trying to inform them that it's a public lobby.
Okay.
I'm doing a lawfully protected activity from the Constitution of the United
Okay.
States.
Did you buy your stamp?
I bought my stamp.
You're all set?
Yes, but I'm not
Okay.
all set no more because officer over here, 196, threatened to arrest me for videotaping.
Well, it's a certain point at time that you can be arrested for videotaping, especially in a place that is, although it's public,
Okay,
you have to, listen, we're not here to argue. You got your stamp,
I got my stamp,
okay?
sir, but
And if you want to stand outside and tape, you can.
All right.
I'm going to ask you, if you're going to try to prove a point or something like that.
oh no, I definitely got to
let's-
prove my point to him because
All
he
right,
threatened
well-
to put me away.
Well, at a certain point in time, you can be arrested for failure to move if people at only establishment wish for you to
I'm
move.
not blocking the sidewalk.
No, inside. It was the case inside or outside?
It was inside. I've been recording
Okay,
both
so
areas.
You're no longer inside, right?
Okay, I'm not inside.
Okay, so we're all set. You bought your stamp?
I'm all set
If you
on
want to
that.
stand outside all day long with your phone up in your arm like that and it doesn't get tired, have at it.
All right.
Okay, but I don't want you inside.
Now, how do you feel about this guy over here threatening people to arrest them
Well,
for
I wasn't
public
here. I'm
photography?
sure you have that on video.
I have it, and it's
Okay.
going right to the chief.
All right.
It's going, and you want to know something? Your chief is. You guys should already know about this.
Okay.
Your chief is informed about public photography.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this
Not
guy,
inside. You all set?
Yusuf, 196, you're getting a formal disciplinary.
Legally, this encounter centers on the intersection of the First Amendment, federal property regulations, and police discretion. Courts have repeatedly recognized a right to record matters of public interest in publicly accessible areas, although federal facilities may impose narrowly tailored restrictions in certain non-public spaces. From the officer's perspective, they were responding to employee complaints and evaluating whether the filming created a disruption. From the citizen's perspective, purchasing a stamp and recording inside a publicly accessible lobby did not by itself establish reasonable suspicion of a crime. The most controversial moment occurred when an officer warned of arrest while struggling to identify a specific violation. Was this a legitimate public safety concern, or an example of government officials misunderstanding protected activity? Based on the video, the citizen earns a B+ for asserting constitutional rights while remaining largely compliant, while the responding officers receive a D+ due to unclear legal reasoning and threats that were not supported by an articulated offense.
Complaint filled out by me because,
Okay, very good.
sir, you're dangerous. As a matter of fact, you're dangerous.
You have a card, Sergeant?
You got a card?
I have to look in my
I
car.
know.
I ran out.
You're dangerous. You just got schooled on some public photography by your supervisor. If he wasn't here, you'd be arresting me right now and lying on your police reports. That's what you'd be doing, because that's how you guys do. No matter if I'm recording or not, you're going to go into your car and write your own little story. No matter if I'm recording. You guys need to learn on
There you go,
public
sir.
photography. Thank
All
you
right,
very
can
much.
Call that number and have us learn whatever we need to learn that if it's upset you.
Actually,
All set. Okay.
you did a good job.
Thank you.
You failed. You.
From my own report.
All right.
Can I have your ID from my own report?
No, I value my privacy, sir. Unless I'm being suspected of a crime, I would like to.
You're all set then.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
You guys
See you
take care.
later.
Bye bye. Walk of shame for this guy. Walk of shame, guys. We're out here schooling everybody.
No, please go.
No, I have every right
Go,
to.
please.
Go ahead. I have every right to be here,
I
man.
understand, but what I'm asking you to go.
You
Because
asking me
we're-
why? Because I'm recording? Wow, y'all, like I just got here. We just got here. How you doing? I was coming in to submit a sunshine request.
Sir, what is your name? Would you
Huh?
please not talk to the staff?
I can speak with her. I was letting her know I was doing a sunshine request.
You're the one I would talk to. I'm the one you would talk to. Please do. What is your name?
Huh?
What is your name? What are your credentials?
What was your name?
Where are you? My name is Valerie Jackson.
How you
I'm
doing,
the
Ms.
interim executive director.
How you doing, Ms. Valerie Jackson?
What are your credentials?
I've been nothing but polite to you.
I understand, but I've asked you many times to come back, make an appointment, and you have not. What is your name?
And I said that's fine if you want
What
me.
is your name?
I never gave it. We never even
I'm
got to that
asking you,
point.
what is your name?
Why would you need my name?
Why would I not?
I'm trying to see why would you? And you've been
Because
nothing
I
but
don't know who you
rude.
On November 26, 2024, at the Lee Summit Housing Authority in Missouri, an independent journalist entered a public lobby intending to submit a sunshine law request. Within minutes, staff objected to his recording, demanded that he leave, and called police. What began as a simple public records request quickly turned into a dispute over recording rights, public access, and government accountability.
You've been nothing but rude to me since I came
I have
in.
not been rude to you.
And it seems like
you've been very pushy
like
here, and I asked you to come back.
And listen, let me speak real quick. Look how rude you been. You only asked me to leave because I got me a camera. Wow, look at this place, Kansas City. Look at this place. So, we definitely gonna report her. And, we actually gonna request her information.
Sir, I'm asking you to leave.
Yes, you're asking me. You can ask, but I can actually stay right here. This is actually a public lobby
It
where
is,
people
but
can
not
come.
when you're
This
not
is.
when you're acting like this.
You can even
okay?
see where people have to sign in. This
I
is public.
understand that.
This
but
is
listen,
public.
I've asked you who you are, and
Right.
I've asked you for your credentials.
Right. What credentials?
Well, then that means that you have no right to be here.
I do, ma'am. This is a public office. That's what you're gonna
Are you
learn
applying
today.
for housing?
That's what you're gonna learn today.
Are you applying for housing?
I'll let you know that I was submitting a sunshine request form.
Okay. Will you submit that? You submit us a request in writing, and we will honor that.
Correct.
Otherwise,
And
what
I-
you're doing now is that you're creating a scene in this.
I never
in this
raised my
office.
voice. I've been nothing but polite. This young lady knows so. You just don't like the camera. Kansas City. So we definitely was going to submit a sunshine on Miss Valerie and definitely a complaint. And we send this up to the top because this is most definitely disrespectful. This is very disrespectful, Kansas City. The housing authority. She told me to come back because she's too busy. She's still in there upset saying, call the cops. The cops is about to educate her. This is Lee Summit. Let's see if Lee Summit can redeem themselves, Kansas City. Let's see. There's really nowhere to go in there, Kansas City. They locked the doors, and it's a little lobby area right there, but they actually locked the doors. But they did say that that they called the police. So we're waiting on Lee Summit. Let's see who comes and let's see if they're going to honor and respect our rights to record in public peacefully. All right, that will code in there, Kansas City. And now she locked the door. This is a sliding door that usually opens, and they locked it. And I just came in because it's a little cold. The temperature has definitely dropped. But as everyone can see, these are automatic sliding doors. And this Valerie had, she locked them. So right now we're just waiting on Lee Summit. Stay with us, Kansas City. Here. Aguayo.
Mr. Moses, how's it going?
What's good with you, man? All righty.
You want to talk to that officer? You haven't met her yet, I don't think.
I'm gonna meet up with her. They need to understand that this is a public building. They locked that, which is a fire hazard. Which is a fire hazard. Cause it's supposed to. Cause it. No, I actually walked out when they said they was going to call you, just to kind of ease them. The lady, she started going off right when I walked in.
Have you been up here before?
No, I never been up here. I was actually on my way to your police station. So.
Do you have a reason to be up here specifically, or?
Do I need a reason to be up here? Yeah, I actually do, and I let her know that though. I'm not gonna listen. I told her I'm up here to submit a sunshine request.
Sunshine request?
Absolutely. She right here. This is Miss Valerie.
Oh. Let me talk to her.
Can I get your name and your badge number?
Last name's Griffin, 1207.
How you doing, Miss Griffin?
Can I talk to her?
Yeah, you can talk to her.
Okay.
Pardon me, excuse me.
Can we go in your office and talk?
Yes.
Is your badge on? I mean, is your body camera on?
It is.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Okay. Are you talking in here?
Look at Miss Valerie. I've been nothing but respectful. Look at her.
Can you wait up?
I mean, this is the lobby area. I wait right here. She look like the lady that do the greens, tomatoes, chicken for Thanksgiving. That little thing, that little singing thing.
I don't know that I've seen that.
Yeah. He might as well have kept her right here. I'm gonna get his body cam footage. I'm about to go down to Nina. Hey, let me let them talk. I'm about to go right down to Nina and get everything. Joe Captain up here, bro. Why do they run the same playbook every day? Why do Lee Summit police do this everywhere they go? We're gonna have to get a captain. We're gonna have to get the chief or captain up here. Or just ask her for her ID, Kansas City, and saying you can trespass him, that they trespass me from the post office. That's negative. Y'all have no jurisdiction on the post office. That's federal ground. I'm very disappointed in Aguayo. I thought he was about to uphold the Constitution and protect it, what he took an oath to do. But I just heard that, what he said. And the lady's back here giving a false police report. That's the crime. I got everything recorded. Man. Let's listen. Hey, y'all, we definitely gonna go to the police department and we finna get this body cam footage to see everything that's being said because, yeah, there's some lies going on back there and they just listening to her. I've been nothing but respectful to Miss Valerie. And she's gonna learn today who I am. She said, I don't even know. You're gonna learn today. This office most definitely gonna learn who I am after today. He in here trying to solicit a trespass on public property. Wow. They can pull that off on private property. This is actually a government building. You can't do that. I've been nothing but respectful to Miss Valerie because she's old. She's like she old enough to be my mother. But she's been disrespectful. And she might not need to be having authority in this building. She don't know who I am. They don't know who I am. Y'all really don't know? Okay. She was so rude when I came in, I didn't even get to explain and tell her who I am. I'm just letting her dig her own hole. You really don't know? Okay. They put all the workers in this room right here and shut the door like I'm a real threat. She said I walked in the office. I stood right in the doorway and asked them, can I get a sunshine request? She's a liar.
How are you?
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Schaefer, Captain, 9206.
Appreciate you being professional.
All right.
I came here just simply...
Hold on. Let me talk to them first.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll happily talk to you.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Okay, fair enough.
Right.
They in there just lying. I got everything recorded, though, so
okay,
I had no problem showing you the video.
Okay. Hold on. Let me talk to them and I'll talk to you.
Go for it. I'm getting everybody body cam for today anyway, so I'm saying it really don't matter where I stand, does it?
No, but I feel like people in my back pocket. But you stand wherever you need to stand.
Okay.
Fair enough?
I like that. I like that. We doing good so far.
All right. Okay. Sunshine request. Yes. You know you gotta file that at the department, correct?
I can actually do it here. They will actually submit it to whoever they need to do it for. I can do it.
Valerie said that she completed the form online, so she doesn't have it. So
okay.
She was requesting him to leave, and obviously we got called.
And to clarify, he didn't actually go into the other offices. He just got a foot in.
I just got 1 foot in right in their doorway.
We've done this before.
Okay, yes, sir. I don't want to fight with you. I don't want to fight with no. I'm just a little. I heard what was said back there, so please forgive me. So, but I heard some. Go ahead. What's the deal?
Public property. You know better than I probably where you can be and cannot be. Correct me if I'm wrong at any time in that statement.
If they wanted me to leave, I just want to do a sunshine and get out of here. I'm not trying to antagonize y'all.
Well, I have a feeling they're going to tell you to fill it out online.
But I can do it in person. There's no standard form. I can do it on a blank piece of paper, hand it to her. She give me a stamp, make a copy. I am gone.
Does she know that she can do that?
She probably don't know that. She don't even know that I can record in there.
That's the point.
I'm here to educate though.
Well, but
so
not every. We're willing to learn from you, but not everybody is that open-minded. Does that make sense?
It do, but that make it.
Hold on, let's do this.
Go ahead.
There you go. I got mine off. Take yours off so I can see. How about that? Because I like CIs. It just makes it's more personable.
Well, what I'm teaching, everything I do is educational. I'm not even wearing my mask today. I'm teaching people there's no expectation.
I would though. It's cold.
There's no expectation of privacy in public. That's the only reason I wear that. Okay. Everything I do is educational. Okay. I'm not trying to antagonize you guys.
I'm not.
I told the lady.
Taking it that way.
Maybe if you hear my voice a little bit, it's because I heard what the lady been saying. I'm like, I got it recorded. Okay. I'm like, wait till Aguayo see the video. He gonna be like, you lied to me. Okay. I was very respectful to the lady because she's like, she's old enough to be my mother. Okay. I said, I'm just trying to do a sunshine and leave. Okay. She did ask me to leave. She said, can you do an appointment? I said, I'm right here. I said, well, if you can't help me now, I'm just want to take a look, get some of the things on the wall, and that's that. You're about to go on lunch break here in a little bit. Okay. So that's about to be her next thing, saying we on break to come back. So does she really want me to come back a whole nother day and do this all over?
No.
Or can we just handle this and do my sunshine?
What do you need to
my
do?
sunshine request, and I'm gone.
Okay, what are you going to write it off?
I asked her for a blank piece of paper.
What'd she say?
She told me she's not going to give it to me.
Okay.
Legally, this encounter touches on several important principles. The First Amendment generally protects recording government officials in publicly accessible areas, while Missouri's Sunshine Law allows citizens to request public records without using a specific form. From the agency's perspective, staff may argue they were attempting to maintain operations and security within a limited workspace. From the citizen's perspective, recording and submitting a public records request are activities typically protected by law. The turning point came when a supervising officer facilitated the request rather than escalating enforcement. Was this a misunderstanding of public access rights or an unnecessary attempt to remove a lawful visitor? Based on the video, the citizen earns a B+ for remaining engaged while asserting his rights, while the agency receives a D for initially prioritizing removal over accommodation.
I'll give you a blank piece of paper.
That's all I need, man.
Okay.
That's
you want a blank piece of paper?
And a pen. And I'll write it down, man, and
luckily
I am gone.
we get them free where we work.
And we actually pay for this stuff here, so I'm kind of, she just didn't want me here because I was recording, sir.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, people get all weary when they see a recorder. You know that. That's part of your thing. You realize
I was just a little disappointed in you, Aguayo, though. You keep trying to solicit these trespasses on public property. You have to commit a crime. Mine is no crime. But I was
in a protected area, which was part of what was being alleged.
I wanted Aguayo to be like, hey, he's exercising his First Amendment right to record and I'm giving this back to you.
That's police department.
If I can keep it, I appreciate it.
Sure, you can keep it.
Yeah, I'm about to go in here and do this. All right, y'all. We about to do this right here on this piece of paper real quick. Stay with me. Yes. Can she make a copy of that? Can I get a stamp received? That she stamped and received it and get a copy of that, please? And then I'm gone. That's yours and that's his that didn't work.
I'll give him the non-working
Okay, yeah, yes.
Right now, I'm just asking you some questions.
For what purpose?
For actually filming down back there in our private parking area.
Okay, is that a crime?
It is right now. Do you have your ID?
No, it's not a crime right now.
Can you grab your ID for me, please?
No. Am I being detained for a crime?
Dispatch. We'll be out with a party. Maine and.
Am I being detained?
Presently, right now.
For what?
So I can figure out what's going on.
That's not a crime.
Okay, why don't you grab your ID for me?
No.
You're refusing to
ID. Why don't you tell me what crime I'm committing?
Okay, right now, you're a suspicious party.
That's not a crime.
It is a crime right now. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
It's not a crime.
Okay, why don't you grab your ID for me so I can identify you?
No.
You're refusing to be ID'd right now.
That's correct.
Okay, sit tight for just a second.
And your name is Peck, badge number 7099.
Are you okay? Are you having a medical condition?
In June 2013, outside the Middletown Police Department in Connecticut, a citizen recording government property was stopped and questioned by officers. What began as a routine public filming encounter quickly became a debate over ID refusal, reasonable suspicion, and the limits of police authority. The central question remained unchanged throughout the encounter. What specific crime justified the detention?
I'm fine.
Okay, because you're shaking quite a bit.
Yeah.
Are you on any drugs right now?
I'm talking to an armed guy who's threatening me.
I'm a police officer.
So, you know,
I'm a state-certified police officer.
To be.
I haven't threatened you at any point. I'm just trying to determine what's going on.
Yeah, you've got your hand on your gun.
I have my hand resting on my
belt.
belt.
You're telling me I'm committing a crime, which I'm not.
Okay, you're a suspicious party right now, so I'm just stopping to speak to you.
Well,
I'm trying to determine who you are, why you're filming the back area of the police department. That's all I'm doing.
Okay, well.
You're refusing to be ID'd right now. You're not going to supply your identification.
I'm not going to consent to anything.
Okay, I'm not asking you to consent. I'm asking you for your ID so I can verify who you are.
Well, my answer is no.
Okay.
You're asking me for it, I'm telling you no.
Sit tight for just a second, that's great.
Okay, what crime are you detaining me for?
You're a suspicious party right now.
Because you need reasonable suspicion that
Right.
I'm committing
And
a
you're-
crime.
Right. And
What crime?
You're a suspicious party right now, wandering around,
Okay.
filming a city
That's
building.
fine that you think
and
I'm
that's a little bit
suspicious,
unusual.
but what crime do you suspect me of committing?
Okay, I just explained to you. You can continue to talk in circles.
That's not
fine.
a crime. You told me it's not a crime.
I told you that you're a suspicious party who's walking around
But
in a
not
rear
of a
lot
crime.
filming personal
Just the
vehicles.
guy you don't like.
I've never met you before.
So what do you suspect me of doing?
I'm not sure. That's what I'm trying to determine right now.
Well, you need to have that to be able to detain me.
Okay, I'm not sure where
So
you got
right
your
now
law
you're
degree.
illegally detaining me.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you
Conducting
are.
an investigation. I'm speaking to you.
You are illegally detaining me.
Okay.
If you're just conducting an investigation, I can go. But you
can't go
told
right
me
now.
I'm being
No,
detained.
you are while I conduct an investigation
So
to try to
you
determine
need a
who you
crime
are.
that you suspect me of committing.
Sir, I'm not going to talk over you. I'm going to explain to you what's going on right now.
I mean, I'm just explaining you should know the law. You're a police
Okay.
officer.
And I've already explained to you why I've stopped you to speak to you.
Okay, well,
Okay? So the only reason that I'm trying to speak to you is because you're walking around the police department, filming the private areas of the police department, the back of the building, the front of the building. I got to determine who you are.
well, I've explained to you the law that you need to know, so I'm not really going to
Okay.
talk to
I'm
you
not sure where you
anymore.
got your criminal degree or your law degree, but I think you might want to get your money back on that one, okay? Sit tight for just a second, sir.
This is Officer Schreiner. What's your badge number?
8666. How you doing? What's going on today? Are you alright? You're shaking a lot. Okay?
Do you have identification on you? Are you arrested for anything? Sir? Are you suffering from a medical condition?
Are you physically okay right now? It's a simple question. Was he in the back?
Yeah, he was actually right up on the back sidewalk, filming the lower arcade.
Oh, we got a real disaster here.
You know why we're making contact with you, sir? Sir, are you aware why we're making contact with you?
I already informed Officer Peck that I wasn't going to speak to you anymore, so
I didn't hear you say that. I apologize. I missed you when you said that.
I made it pretty clear.
Did you hear what happened in Meriden not too long ago? Sir, did you hear what happened in Meriden not too long ago?
I already informed Officer Peck I'm not going to speak to you, so if you have something to say to me, fine, but I'd like to be on my way.
Down on the back sidewalk.
Be on your way in a second. I just want to explain to you why we're talking. Okay? Can I do that? About 3 weeks ago, someone shot about 9 to 15 rounds off in the back of Meriden Police Department, hitting cruisers, hitting the building. Alright? Kind of heightens our awareness a little bit about people being around the back lot when it's unsecured and we have people coming in. Alright? That's why we're Alright? It's the only reason I'm talking to you. I'm aware you didn't do anything. That's fine. Have a good rest of your day.
Okay. You are aware that you took an oath to uphold the Constitution. You just violated my constitutional rights. You're required to suspect me of a crime before you detain me. Are you aware of that?
Yes.
So, what crime did you suspect me of committing? Do you feel bad when you violate your oath? You swore an oath to protect us and to uphold the Constitution. Do you feel any guilt when you don't uphold that oath? What about you, sir? What's your name and badge number? Officer Maturo. Do you feel guilt when you violate people's constitutional rights? You took an oath to honor the Constitution. How do you feel about that?
Across all three encounters, from a housing authority in Missouri to a federal post office in Rhode Island, and finally outside a Connecticut police department, the same pattern emerged. Citizens exercising First Amendment rights or engaging in public recording were repeatedly asked for identification, challenged, or threatened with enforcement before clear legal justification was articulated. Supporters of law enforcement may argue that officers were responding to public concerns and potential security risks. Others may ask whether lawful behavior is increasingly being mistaken for suspicious activity. Which standard should prevail? Caution based on perception or enforcement based on objective facts? For this final case, the citizen earns a B+, while the officers receive a C-. Now the question shifts to you. Which encounter raised the most important constitutional issue? Leave your answer below, then click the next video on your screen and continue exploring more First Amendment audits, ID refusal cases, and police accountability investigations here on Tyrant Cop Files.